What up, fam? What up, family? Welcome back to my channel. Ah, man, the end of an era. The end of an era. This is the last song on Led Zeppelin's 1982 final album, Coda. Oh man, it was a dope journey, dope journey. I think this album is incredible. There's a lot of highlights on here, but let's talk about this last song. This last song is called Wearing and Tearing. It's an outtake from In Through the Outdoor 1978 session. Look, on one of these videos, I said this might as well be In Through the Outdoor part 2, because majority of these songs are outtakes from those sessions, which is, Led Zeppelin's later work. But yo, man, I don't know, man. I'm still thinking about which one I love more, Darlene or Poor Tom. Poor Tom is so incredible. Of course, Bonzo's solo track. It's been a dope album. I really enjoyed it. Especially, I haven't been reviewing Led Zeppelin for a long time, so this is dope. But like I always say in these videos, man, when it's the last track, let's go out with a bang. All right, look. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like the video, and of course, y'all know me. Y'all know I got the schlurks. Let's get it.
old friend. And what's that he's got for you? Love, ready 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 love.
Woo! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba! Yo, talking about going out with a bang. Talking about going out with a bang. That's how you go out. Hey, if you gotta go out, you gotta take them down with you. Man, this is the heaviest song on the album. It's the fastest song on the album. I feel like metalheads, people who like speed will love this. You know, this is definitely the head bopper. Pause. Everything about this song is amazing, you know. That's why they say Led Zeppelin pretty much created most of these rock and roll subgenres because they did everything so well. This is like punk, like, you know, this is heavy, fast punk. I love how the beat breaks down and during the verses. Don't you feel the same way? Don't you like just the way his performance on here is amazing. That's why Robert Plant is my favorite frontman. Like, I don't feel like any other frontman is as diverse as Robert. I do not feel like he has the best voice out of everybody, but I'm talking about as far as like tone and, you know, but he is the most diverse in his voice. I feel like is the most like traditional rock and roll voice. I feel like a lot of people try to get that, you know, that bluesy, just heartfelt, you know, gritty, man. The guy sings from his gut. And he could do any style, you know. Sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes it's a lot. But he's very experimental with his voice, and he could twist it and bend it however, you know, he wants to. And look at something, he could do something like this, you feel me? And then he could do something like all of my love, you know, like he could do rock, R&B, metal, whatever it is. He sings it very well, and for that you got to give it to him. As far as John Bonham on this album, incredible. But he has always been incredible. Jimmy Page shows his ass off, and you know, the unsung hero, JPJ. Yo, this was dope. I liked it. If I was a Led Zeppelin fan and I got this after hearing the news that, you know, they were no longer gonna be a band, and you're thinking, oh shit, we won't get no new songs, and then you get this, I think I would be satisfied with this. But then, all right, final verdict. All right, final verdict. What do I think of the overall album? It's a cool album. It's really a cool album. But then certain things you gotta understand too. It's not. It wasn't approached like a studio album, you know. It was approached like a compilation because that's what it is. So basically what they did was they found tracks that they thought was okay but wasn't good enough to make the albums for those particular sessions, especially Into the Outdoor. And they did what they could do to it to, you know, revamp it a little bit. I'm pretty sure these guys wasn't even in the studio when that was when a lot of this was happening. Probably Jimmy Page or something. But and they threw this out there, so that's important to keep in mind. So let's go through the track list. We're Gonna Groove. You know, this was a live song, recorded January 9th, 1970. You know, and okay, so what they did to it, they remixed it with the guitars, overdubs, and they took out the live audience. So this is a live recording, and it just took out the audience digitally and whatever. So, you know, it was cool. It was cool. It was a great way to open it up. Poor Tom. Poor Tom is probably my favorite, but I'm a stickler when it comes to mixes, especially for the vocals, man. You know, y'all know I love lyrics and I love delivery. I'm a sucker for great vocals. So when I feel like the Plant is doing a great job, and then he's being drowned in the background with the instrumentation, it just, I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, I make too much money for that. And that's the only gripe. If I didn't have that gripe, that would be my number one song off of here. And then I Can't Quit You Baby live. They pretty much did the same thing to this like they did to We're Gonna Groove. Dope song. My second favorite on here. All right. Walter's Walk. It's cool. It's cool. It's a cool song. It's a cool song. I got to hear it again. But it's a cool song. I think that's probably the only one I heard twice while I was doing these recordings. So if y'all don't know, I did all the other ones together. This last one is the only one I'm doing a day apart. So just so you know why I heard Walter's Walk twice. So, you know, this last song right here, I'm doing it a day apart. Yesterday I did one through Bonzo's Mantra. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna say I'm saying that wrong. And then today, this morning, I'm doing Wearing and Tearing. So it's the only one that's apart from. So, but I don't know why. I listened to Walter's Walk again. You know, it was cool because it's the only one from Houses of the Holy. I'm like, okay, that's like the okay. But anyways, it's a cool song. Cool song. Ozone Baby. I feel like, you know, it was a little catchy. It was a little catchy. I see what they were trying to do with it. But Darlene is my favorite Robert Plant vocals on here. And I love the instrumentation too. So here, all right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Number one, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to give Poor Tom. I just love the instrumentation. I love the lyrics. I even love Robert's style of vocals on here, even though they fucked it up. But I'm gonna have to go with that. I'm gonna have to go with Poor Tom. Okay. Second, I'm going with Wearing and Tearing. Third, I Can't Quit You, Babe. No, third is Darlene, and then fourth, I Can't Quit You, Babe. That's where I'm gonna go. But that's gonna switch. That's gonna switch. I don't know, man. It's hard. But solid album. Definitely not the best Led Zeppelin album by a long shot, but solid album. I enjoyed it, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, man. And of an era. But if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like the video, leave a comment, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.